Hello and welcome to Rosak Video. Um, it's 5 years since, it's 5 or 6 years since I have got this beautiful Bosch Loggixx 6 wash machine. Today I'm gonna show you, today I'm gonna explain you the base of the washer and gonna show you all the programs and options what this washer have. Sorry, it will be perhaps not as good as at the iBasic, but it will be perhaps not as good as at iBasic because I'm on the real chair and I haven't so much chance to record the machine so properly, but I at least gonna show you the programs and the old base which it's supposed to be something like review and demonstration from iBasic, but I haven't so many chance. So let's look on the control panel. On the control panel we have a nice time display and we have the programmer. We have programs, contents, when you leave open the door, because I leave open the door just, the display will show you spin speed, temperature and the weight in kg, which you can use. So for example, for contents is the 5.5 kilograms. For contents eco, 5.5 kilograms. For easy care, 3.5. Mix, 3.5. Delicate, 2 kg. Wall, 2 kg. Rinse and spin naturally, 5.5. Spin, 5.5. Drain, 5.5. But that is really you not putting the clothes by the drain actually. Super quick 15, 5.5, 2, only 2, no 5.5, sorry. Power wash 63 kilo, sensitive 5.5, jeans 3.5, sportswear 2, and shirts, blouses 2. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the functions. By this by the gray buttons here, you can register the things which you want. First, by the C gray button, you can register the temperature. So for example, on cottons is default the temperature 60, but if you want to ultimate the temperature, you just have to go so, and you can register for example 240. By the second gray button, you can delay the start. So for example, if you wanted to start the washer in 24 hours from now, so you just press this time delay and you can start time delay. Right. If you don't want to simply deselect it. By the third gray button you can reduce the spin speed, so you have default on, for example, on Cotton's Eco you have default selecting spin speed to 1200 RPM, which is the maximum spin speed, but if you want to alternate, you go simply with the gray button and you alternate the spin speed. And the fourth gray button you can have the chart lock, but I don't know how to lock it. Okay, so at the other side of the control panel you have four gray buttons again. By the first gray button you can select the pre-wash. So if I close the door, the timer says that this program will cause it basically during 1 hour and 57. If you want to do the pre-wash, simply press the first button and it will take 2 hours and 25. The second gray button, you have the Aqua Plus. Now notice that if you select Aqua Plus on the Cotton Eco, it reduces the time to 2 hours and 2 instead of 1 hour 57. But if you press Aqua Plus, for example, on Cottons, it will nothing happen. Third gray button is available to select the easy end. So it will cut down the spin speed, reduce it to 800 RPM, and you can only alternate if you want still over spin speed. For example, you have brass or something like delicate swimwear, you can reduce to 400. And the last gray button which you have on the timer, it will able to select the intensive. So the intensive is for this Bosch something like Eco Perfect, and it will take much longer time but less energy. Inside of the washer you can find a nice 5.5 kilo jump. This particular model is for 5.5 kilo, but if you have other models, it's just for the another kg. Okay. At the bottom of the washer you can actually find your filters. The only caution is that there's two filters. This particular model does have two filters, and one filter is at the bottom of the washer, but the second filter is at the drain pump. So you only will have to clean that filter from time to time to get more hygienecy. And of course, the detergent drawers are like standard. So if I open the detergent drawer, so one is for pre-wash, then in the middle is for the software, and the two is for the main wash. But I will just not use the detergent drawer because I will not use the pre-wash. Well, it's time to put the dirty load in. I have pre-separate the dirty load of towels. Why pre-separate? Because I have to cooperate with some light and dark towels and white towels, so I have pre-separate, and at least for me looks like too much of towels. So let's do it. Personally doing that, I'm loading first the big pieces, and one interest, what I will tell you about this towel, never know why, but if you use this bath sheets 2 times, it always does stink like I don't know what, but it's not because of the sweat or something, it's because of the material. I have 2 face cloths, or actually the double face cloth. Let's load 2 final pieces. Okay, there's even space for more. So I will show you what I have yet to do and separate it down. Okay, I have yet some more towels, and I had to leave out a couple of things. So I have this brighter towel, this brighter towel, this brighter towel, this orange brighter towel, this white tea towel, and this white tea towel, and I decided to load this actually color brighter towel into the washer yet, because there's actually yet space for the more, then you'll be fine. Okay, time to put in some detergent and I'll start the program. Because I'm doing towels, I decided to use a half a dosing ball of classic detergent. Yes. Classic powder, no matter what you use it. Well, so I haven't managed to fit quite a bit everything in. You will see in a minute why. I have relieved out 3 oranges bath towels and 2. Sorry, I have left out 3 oranges bath towels and 2 white tea towels, but they can just go in the next load. I'm gonna just use Cotton's Eco, so I'm gonna use. We're gonna take 1 hour and 57, but because I won't like to wash at 60, but I won't like to wash for longer, I'm going to use Aqua Plus and Intensive. That's right now what I have to do. Now I will tell you, this particular model of the washer have a simple base, but right now the machine is filling, and you will see how the machine will sensing the load. At the end of the sense cycle, it will show you by the icons of the t-shirt how much big the weight of the clothes is. Machine use 3 icons: small load, medium size and full load. And now I'm pretty sure this will be the full load. It will be not slight overload, because there are the towels and I never know what the towels will weight like, because when it's soaked with the water, basically it's heavier, tinier, so okay. The first reason why I didn't use the orange towels is because then it won't like to be too much. And the second reason why I actually didn't use the orange towels is because I have quite actually dark towels, and I'm washing at 60, and the towels will be going to strange father then. By the way, I use, like I said, I'm not using software by this particular load. Reason why I will show you when it will be final rains to come. But the one thing I forgot to say is that this particular model have some little bit, I don't know if there is fault, but this particular model has something which I mind, and one of these things is that on cottons have 3 rinses, button cottons Eco have in standard 2 short rinses and long main wash, but opposite is the right side is that the machine truly used the intensive tumbles. By the way, the Cottons Eco is the only program which used the intensive tumbles. You will see in about approximately half an hour when the water will be heat. I think you will see how it will be sensed, or maybe not yet. Not yet. Well, you get by the 2 extra tumbles, so I'm think it will be really full. If the machine is overloaded, then the machine will notice and sends for whoa! And now you can see something. The time is alternate to 1 hour, 2 hours and 21. So sorry to my Bosch, I really didn't mean to overload it you. But well. You can see the time just go up. So that's mean that's actually overloaded, and some models of the machines from Bosch, the newest models, as this isn't, but some model of the Bosch machines has the active load sensor, and that will tell you during you're loading your clothes when it's full. But actually this particular older model of the Bosch, this doesn't have it, and as you can see I never know if the machine is overloaded or not. Well, overloaded on sensitive won't like to be bad, but this proper overloaded it will not as bad as it looks like. Because this on cotton Eco. But by the way, that's okay. That's the second reason why I didn't use all the towel. Because you can see just slightly overloaded cycle. But I think only slightly because it reduced 2 minutes up. Okay, in a minute it will Aqua Plus, and I will back with my commander. Okay, now the machine effects the F plus and that will increase the water level to the high, and then will a better washing. And now is the main wash and the heating properly. If you will carefully listen, you can hear the it work. I will leave you to watch the complete cycle for the people who actually would like to watch the complete cycle, and I will back with my comment when the time I'll turn it up, which you will see in about depend quarter hour to 25 minutes when it will the water heated up already heated reached to 60 degrees. Okay. Ah, the heating is turned up at the top. Okay, I did play just with my cat. So, well, it's going to in here. Hello, kitty, 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 kitty. I'll show you my cat, just the Bochmelter Habesh. You can maybe see. Tady se do toho musíš podívat. It's just my cat, Bochmelter Habesh. If you just look careful lesson, in the pause of the machine, you will hear the cat. Bohumel is here and recorded with me. So I don't know if... Well, just now you can see it. The heating was now finished and it's straight into the intensive tumbles, and the time just now alterned onto the 1 hour, onto the 2 hours and 1 minute. So now we will hear proper my cat in the pause, because the water is now already 65 degrees heated. Okay, then I'm gonna check my YouTube and I will back in 1 hour with my comment. Maybe it's too late.
On a July morning, looking for love with the strength of a new day dawning and the beautiful sun. At the sound of the first bird singing, I was leaving for home, with the storm and the night behind me, and a road of my own. With the day came the resolution, I'll be looking for you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la. I was looking for love in the strangest places. There wasn't a stone that I left unturned. Must have tried more than 1,000 faces, and not one was aware of the fire that burned in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. on a July morning, I was looking for love with the strength of a new day dawning and the beautiful sun. And at the sound of the first bird singing, I was leaving for home with the storm and the night behind me, yeah, and a road of my own. With the day came the resolution, I'll be looking for you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la.
Well, 30 minutes, so until there, still the third. Well, until there, will be the video time lapse, and then we will cut and going back to normal speed. Because I must say again, I don't want to bore you by the watching of so long programs. As you can see, it's quite a bit easy, but I will tell you one. It's quite a bit easy, but if you can still see the aqua level, it should be at okay. If you can see the aqua level, then it's possible that it will be dry and straight into the sluice lock. But if you can see the aqua level, it's the signal, it's more watery. Now, what I would like to say is that sometimes machine should beep during the spin and don't continue to the spin, but do something else than the intermittent spin. If the machine beep during the spin, it means you have a problem with the spin. But it mustn't. It must not be really the problem. It isn't really the problem. Always when it's beep during the spin. When it's beep during the spin, and it shows up to there. This. Then it means that you have overdosed detergent, and it will do the extra rinse before it will get to continue to spin, and it will do the extra rinse, which this particular model doesn't do really extra rinse. It does really extra top-ups and drained them. And drained them the first sluice lock out. Maybe you will see in a minute, because I've used quite a lot of the detergent, half of the dosing ball. But if you can still see the aqua level, it must be not. If you can still see the aqua level, it doesn't gonna mean always that you have the problem with sluice. Okay? About 2 minutes, well, drain after the main wash. I will close the door because my mama is back from her travel, and we will talking with my mama. So really, I don't want really to be here on top on the video just to talk. I want you to really enjoy the video, and sometimes I think I need the filter to the camera. Yeah. Okay, and there is just that what I said, that if you just hear the beeping and it will shining up to this, which does shining just now, you have perhaps problem with too much suits, but it's not a big problem anyway. And it's not always the problem, because just now you will see what it will do. And I must say this wasn't in my plan. And now, fill it up and drain. Now you can hear the machine draining complete suits. And I will tell you still something. On sensitive and cottons, it has 4 extra top-ups. On the cotton Zico has only 3 extra top-ups even. It seems like that is just starting to spin even. And just now, this is the extra top up. That looks like that it's even starting to spin. But the towel was even full of soot. And well, I would like to say that if you have problem with the soot lock, it's not always somebody's fault. It's definitely not fault of the machine, because it's not the fault. It's not a mistake, because the soot lock can happen every time, everywhere, and it's nobody's fault. Try to imagine, for example, somebody trying new detergent and it bright the people which try new detergent always read what's written on the side of the detergent, but sometimes, although the people written what's written, although it's the people reading what's written, now you can hear full power. Now you can hear It was just Suzlo draining. There was no draining water. It was just draining a foam. Well, and the people try new detergent, and even although it's written on the side, and the people check the dosage of the detergent, it can be too much foam, of course, or it should happen the no, or it should happen straight to him. Oh, yes, ball melter. Try to imagine you washing the cover, polyester or duvet cover. Try to imagine the duvet cover, and then the machine is trying to spin that, but even if you didn't dose it too much detergent, there it should be too much water and big water look. So that's the time when the washer noticed it, beep, and start to be experiment. If you can see careful, if you can hear careful, if you will listen carefully, you can hear the bottom turn. You can hear just nothing than the clock and Bohemia third. It's pretty nice. Okay, just give me the shot a little bit. I didn't expect it. The washer drain down again. Okay, and now it's rinsed of the first foam. And now the washer can continue to spin. Actually, I will tell you that it was no in my plant to the washer as smoothly as it was. But simply because the machine heats from 13 degrees water, just as the sizzle grows up. Okay, this should be the big cut. But it's okay, at least it's more attractive when you can see the routine complication, which should happen anytime, anywhere. I think it's still quite a bit fuzzy there. Can you hear it's still quite a lot of pump. sorry Bohumil, sorry. Just one thing which I must say to you. If the machine noticed the Sud lock beep and give extra rings, and you then would like to something do in the final rings, for example, added the leather unstopables or added some clothes to final rings, or take out some sportswear and leave the rest with the software, please don't stop it. You can never stop it when it's in the overdose mode. Please remember this, because when you stop the washer in the overdose mode, then it will trouble to come, because then the pump kicks off during the draining. I've shown it one time, and I will show you again in the final spin. I'll show you it when the final spin will come. It's true. I don't like to do it even, but it will be just to show you. First things, if the machine will be doing the filling, the water inlet, then it's not a fault that you have low water pressure. So it's better, well, unbalanced combos, which is the house. It's better to check when it's not for the machine, because somebody filling, for example, the bathtub or dishwasher filling itself with water, or somebody giving fresh nuts to the flowers, or sometimes it's nobody's fault when it's lower aqua pressure, and it will only be big and it will do nothing else. It will filling for a bit longer, but it's good to check when the water inlet will show, when it's nobody's fault because somebody filling the swimming pool, or when it's somebody's fault because somebody don't know because somebody didn't know. See you, man. Dobrý, stačí říct, co chceš. Uklid nejdřív třeba u mě, hele. To bude nejlepší. Well, and to continue in my memory, it's better to check when it's somebody's fault and somebody close the water inlet, because he or she don't know you are still washing something. So when somebody close the water inlet, or check when it's nobody's fault because someone is filling the swimming pool, and so it's not really somebody's fault always, but as As you can tell, it's better to check. To check it always, because, well, and as you can see, the Potence Eco has the ultra rapid rings. I don't mind it because when it's too much salt and the machine goes through the salts, then the machine do its rings quick and just drain down the salts and is everything alright. It's not the salts content still exist. But sometimes, especially when I have the towels, I mind these short rinses. The first short rinse is about good. Now you will see maybe the big atom, which is no matter. Nothing wrong, because a lot of dirty water come out and then it will be okay. Oh no, still in balance. Okay, just very unbalanced, but still it was not on the point when it should be the big atom. Well, big atom, that means it's mainly happened when you're washing the towels. So that's the reason why I thought you may see it, but it was still no on that point. But the big attempt mean the machine will start to spin, but then the sensor find is still unbalanced and the machine will not continue with the spin, but it will quickly straight down, back down. This attempt does mainly Samsung Pico Bubble, Bosch Loggixx, once my model, and Siemens, and some machines doesn't the attempts. Some machine doesn't, like the Whirlpool. There is the old model of the Whirlpool is spin or nothing. So the old model of the Whirlpool never has done the intermittent spin. It's never had done the attempt about the intermittent spin. First of two final rinses to come. I will show you why. First of two final rinses. Because that's the reason, because the Potence Eco has in standard only two rinses. I will do them a final additional rinse. And the second reason why I will do then the final additional rinse, it's because I can't add the liner and stone bubbles perils like now, because I will show you why in the final step, as I promised. I can't add the Lenor Unstable Fabric software from the software perils because it's now in the overdose mode. Finally, final rinse is as usually filling dust under a bit lower pressure, but still is not such a low pressure that it must beat it. Na záchodě je už čistý ručník a v kuchyni jsou čistý útěrky. Já si pak ještě uklidím ten psací stůl, abys to mohla ještě. Uklidím si ho tak za 5-10 minut. And of course, the Cotton's Eco does the lowest rinses of all programs, except the program when you can focus, like our programs rewiew or on the Spreadsheet 15 you can select, and on the Power 16 you can select the Eco Course. So just now do lowest rinse level of all programs. When I have to choose the correct form of the lowest water level rinses of these programs, which are Cotton's Eco 60, Cotton's Standard and Sensitive. So them I will, as you can tell, the lowest water level and shortest rinses do the Cotton's Eco 60. The devil song sounds like the block punk. now will actually show you what's happened if you randomly stop. Okay. Now I will show you what the machine does if you actually stop only randomly the machine in the overdose mode. I just not going everything like normal. But then it doesn't know it now. Okay. And as this machine, as this program has only 2 rinses in standard, which for me, with the sensitive skin, is for me with the sensitive skin and not the smelliest butt sheets in the world. It's not enough. I will show you what I now personally do. I'll show you what I now personally do. I'm just doing the final extra rinse, final additional rinse, and in which I'm gonna use just quite a bit because there are the well, I'm just gonna use quite a bit. Of the Lenor Unstoppables Peros, and because I'm using the Lenor instead of softener, I'm just going to actually reduce the spin to 1000. The reason why I'm reduced the spin to the 1000 is just very simple, because I don't want to spin all the softener from the close and let's go. Now I will tell you why I'm actually personally do the linear unstoppables added in the final rings. Actually, nearly trouble to come. Okay, nearly trouble to come because I'm forget to close the letter unstoppables barrels. When you forget to close this, just oh my god, seems nearly. And I'll tell you why I'm doing the linear unstoppables pedals in the final edition rings. It seems is because when you put the linear unstoppables pedals into the main wash, the effect of the softener does actually get lost in the main wash water. Also, sometimes when I use calcaccia, I'm going to use it in the main wash, not just in the main wash. Just now it does happen something very interesting. It does filling by the jet system by the higher pressure, which it doesn't always. Okay, and just as the water level like on the sensitive final rings. So when you press the aqua plus, you make the extra high water level final rings. And it's just like the sensitive final rings. I just like the sensitive cycle very much because mainly it's good for the padding, which anyway is soaking the water very bad. very bad absorbing the water. So, well. The classic final rinse takes about 12 minutes, so still about 3 minutes in. Here the final rinse. This maybe sounds like it's been a little bit fucked. Grafský ogon.
Jako grafský ogon, jako grafský ogon.
Okay. Just drain off final addition and extra rinse. It's not going very well. Isn't even so much soot. It's just för mig zonbalans. Ja. Ja.
Dělám palačinky, oběd a pak budu nucovat vytírat Tomáška ložnici a tebe.
And this is now the final additional improvement spin at 1000 RPM. Spin at 1000 RPM. washer extended the final spin. The washer for the laundry is still not spin enough. So from 2 minutes half 4. But I don't mind it. At least the blow goes spinning. Slow down. Just in a minute we'll hear the final beep and we'll made on. And then there come the heavy clouds. May bring rain or storm. It's these. I live in Czech Republic and Pardubice and well, maybe it'll be storm. You will do what's that? Okay. Okay, that's about the end of my review and demonstration of this Bosch Loggixx 6 sensitive silence perfect. I know it was a little bit longer review than Iron Basic does, but well, everything coming out of this everything was coming out of this Bosch washer does go nice. Everything of it does go nice and clean. Even the stinkiest bath sheet, which was there. Even the stinkiest bath sheet, which was that. I don't know if just gonna use right word stinkiest if it's not the most stinky, but I'm just gonna put the word stinkiest. Even the stinkiest bath sheet come beautifully clean and smelling from this Bosch washing machine. Okay, that's about the end of my review and demonstration. Okay, thanks very much for my Bosch. If you have any question to do any cycle, please let me know in the section comment below. And see you later. Ba 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 ba.